Hello and welcome back to the Kerbal Space program. My name is WWEdeadman, but you already know that. We have a wonderful sunrise over Kerbal Space Center right now. And I think we are about to launch the Duna plane to our where do we have that? Duna plane delivery. There we go. Excuse me if you are hearing like a little bit of background noise from the street outside every once in a while today on this episode, because it's kinda like 1,000 degrees inside here. Okay, you sure heard that one. I start the episode and suddenly traffic kicks up, or what? I mean, it's like 10:30 p.m. Get yourself together, people. Okay, to demonstrate that, so to say, yeah. I hope you don't hear any more than that during this episode. I'm surely not gonna record more than this one episode today, so you're probably not gonna hear it in the next episode, since probably there's not gonna be any more open windows in the next episode. Yeah. I have my window open because it's like 1,000 degrees inside and I need a little bit of fresh air. Summer and shit. Also, at least I am able to record this one a little bit later at night for once in a while, because for once there is no football World Cup game today that I want to watch, since today is the day between the quarterfinals and the half-finals, semi-finals, I guess, which is pretty much the same thing, just said in a different word, with a different word. In any way, before I go into detail here about the... Why are you not having launch effects? Guess Cool Rockets is a little bit buggy. I don't know. In any way, 3, 2, 1, launch. Shouldn't have a problem getting this into orbit, judging from what we did last time. Last time we had only the upper stage here and almost got into space with that. So, all in all, this should easily get to an orbit around Kerbal. You are not out, so don't tell me you are. Lights can be off, if there are any at all. And we shouldn't have any problem getting this into orbit, as I said. What concerns me more is the fact that that we need to get this back into orbit once we landed it at Duna. Also, the landing at Duna part is something I'm concerned about. Oh, we are totally going to revert flight. I'm sorry. I totally forgot to pack the second Kerbal. I mean, I could just land the plane now, but we know I can't do that. So let's just revert flight to vehicle assembly. There's no problem with cutting the engines, getting the plane with the Kerbal in it off, and landing that. That's really, really not something I am concerned about. I can easily do that. So, Ronnie Kerman, you are going to be the one who actually docks, and Bob is going to be the one who flies this thing back into Kerbin. Yeah, no, back to Kerbin. Yeah, should easily be capable of doing that. I might even end up doing a polar orbit or a polar D-orbit, so I can land in the polar regions of Kerbin and see the polar lights from the ground, since that's a thing in better atmospheres that I have yet to see in it actually from the ground. So yeah. Again, 3, 2, 1, go. This time we have both of our Kerbinauts in there. IVA on him, so seems okay. Brownie is the one on this side. So to be sure that we recognize which one is which, we are going to use up one of the experiments on Bob's ship. Even though that's not gonna give us much science, but I guess we're gonna at least see which one is which ship. So now, those two, by the way, rely on the fact that I can actually get this into an orbit. Because if I can't, then I have to land 2 planes at the same time, which is kind of a little bit of a problem, if you ask me. Now, I of course would just get one into orbit if this is just not enough, and get the other one to land again. And then get the other one to the one that I got into orbit to land again, because I won't get this to because I kind of wanna have this not be in any way not fueled up all the way. Oh god, I should not start a gravity turn. I should not start a gravity turn. Oops, oops. I'm controlling from the wrong thing, by the way. Fuck, I should not have started the gravity turn. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to flip around. And hopefully get back into an ascent pattern here. I don't want to kill Bob and Ronnie, or both, or one of them even. I'm not really into killing my Kerbals. Okay, that staging would have worked fine. Okay. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Never mind. We're not doing fine. RCS on. Do something. You're doing something. That's nice. Not doing what I want you to do, but you're doing something. At least. As long as I get this thing into orbit, I am completely and entirely sure we can deal with this. How's our speed doing? Okay, our speed, vertical speed, horizontal speed. Vertical speed is dropping, horizontal speed is rising. Both speeds are okay. Currently going north. I don't think we can get out of the atmosphere with this. If all else fails, I'm just gonna go ahead and start all the engines on the fucking planes too. So we just do this. Stop spinning, would you? Okay, I'm definitely not docking these, so I am definitely going to use use up all the RCS in there. Stabilize it. Go up. We're actually going back up, I think. Stabilize right here. Stay there, please. I need to get you into orbit to make anything happen to you. So our speeds are rising, all of them. Okay, horizontal speed is dropping, but I don't care about that. I want my vertical speed to rise up. That's the most important thing here. Okay. I definitely should not have started the gravity turn that early. I probably should have waited until we are like up here, where there's no air resistance. I don't know if this would have gone in any way better if we had Ferrum Aerospace. I would doubt that that would be a thing, because usually Ferrum Aerospace makes things worse. Especially if it's things that make your stuff go out of balance. Stay right here. What's our apoapsis looking like? Oh god. I think I'll have to use the fuel on the planes to actually get them into orbit. That will not be a nice thing. Okay, now the now the gravity turn works, so that's nice. Surface stuff can go away again. Note, I will use the fuel of the planes to actually get them into orbit. If I end up with the with one plane being fully fueled after that, then I'm probably gonna have that rendezvous with our our transfer stage, the one with Ronnie, and have Bob, don't know, fuel up. I don't know. Gonna have to figure that out. Okay, apoapsis height of 44,000 meters, 45 climbing. We might get this into orbit anyway. Time to apoapsis is over a minute, so let's go down to here. We're definitely in a little bit of an inclined orbit, I guess, if we get into an orbit. Yep. That's not too good, but I guess we can't do anything about that right now. Just gotta deal with it. And I think I actually don't know if I will be able to get this into orbit. Looking at it like this. 6970X. Okay, we're getting somewhere with this. Don't worry. That's the nice thing about having my rockets completely overpowered. We always get there even if we have accidents like this happen. And go. Let's see. Get the periapsis up, get the periapsis up. That's the most important thing right now. Get a periapsis out of the atmosphere. And I will probably, yeah, I'll definitely need to use the fuel of the planes. Yep. Ha! That was loud. Come on, just out of the atmosphere. We might end up. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay. Hey, stop it. I'm gonna deploy these. Okay, we're out of the atmosphere. That's all that counts. Hello? I said I will deploy these. Did I not set action group 1 for these? Not gonna do all of them by hand, so let's just do it like this. So how much do we have left in here? That's like almost a full thing, so I'm gonna X. I'm gonna say which one is which? So that one's the one that goes back. So you go ahead and transfer your fuel into this one. Okay. Then we're gonna look at our map. Oh god, are we inclined? I really don't want to do this. Fuel Ferry 1? How's that still in orbit? And anyway, there's the transfer engine. That's like miles away, set as target. Where do we get that? Okay, add maneuver. And add, oh god, that's like nowhere near where I want to be. We need to wait. How far away are we going to be when we are there, even if we wait that long? That we actually get encounters. 10.4. If we wait another one, we're past it. Okay. 10.4 isn't horrible. 9.1. How's that a thing? I didn't change anything else. Okay. So 9.1 kilometers isn't a terrible number. Huh. I guess I could do that. Yeah, let's do that. And actually have this decouple. Wait, control from here. RCS on. Decouple and I hope I'm doing the right thing when I say that. Why do you think I said control from here? When I say I do this, yeah, that works. Ah, that isn't good. That is not good. I cannot get rid of that thing. Oh god, does it block any of the landing gear? G? Nah, cause the landing gear's on the wings. I like that. Oh, I should have totally filled up the little bit of RCS fuel that I used from this. Ah, never mind. That should be enough. In any way, since this is gonna be quite the rotation till we get that, add maneuver. Could you set that thing as a target? Thank you. So, how many orbits do we need there anyway? Oh god. So we're gonna set an alarm for this node. This is where I'm glad I don't have tech life support installed. Because that would have been a problem. This way, Kerbal alarm clock. Add an alarm for Duna plane delivery ship. Yeah, that's totally the name of the thing. Right on the node, kill warp, and give me the message, and that's in 4 days, 2 hours. Okay, add that alarm. And while that's doing that, rename this thing. Rename vessel. We're gonna call this thing the Hephaestus 1 Duna plane. That's of course a ship because of lack of any better description. Do the alarm again. Yeah, right on the node, or let's say 5 seconds ahead. Duna plane, yeah, exactly, because I don't wanna accidentally skip past that because of some weird bug with the name. Okay, back to this. All this really needs to do now is the orbit. How do we do that? First of all, unset the target. I want to deorbit this thing too. So let's just X. I'm probably gonna thrust limit the engine in the middle here to like 33% and hope that that's a thing. Then we're gonna turn this thing around. Make some of this fuel flow in here. And hopefully deorbit ourselves once we are at apoapsis. You can totally delete this node. Just make sure that we are not... Yeah, we're going away from this thing. That's okay. Apoapsis height is 110. So we want to be at apoapsis when we burn. Roughly. Just to have some sort of... This might end up spinning, but... Okay. Definitely X, you moron. Out. Definitely just flew past our actual tuna ship. And... RCS off. Or actually, leave the RCS on. And... Yeah, we are on a way back down, so... We can decouple. You're on the wrong ship. Moron. Get away from this. This thing will burn up in the atmosphere. And we are going to... Ouch. Wrong way. I wanted to flip this way. Okay. Nice moon in the far end of the world there. Okay, RCS off, and I think we can easily land this, can't we, Bob? Take a goo report from here. Not that that will bring much. Crew report, not gonna do anything for us anymore. Yeah, we don't really have anything else apart from a thermometer. Where's the thermometer in this thing? There. Log temperature. Don't have that anymore either. Good. Okay, so we will land this thing back at Kerbal Space Center. And next time I'll probably go ahead and show you the docking of the Duna plane to the Duna transfer ship, and then we're pretty much off to our destination. I really wish I could remove these. We're like still going down. We're like still on apoapsis. I'm gonna F5 here, and this is a simulation for all I care right now. So RCS on. If anything goes wrong, this is a simulation. If not, then well, yeah. Talking about going wrong. I wanna see if I can remove this thing. Nope. Can fly into it and not do anything. Yeah. Okay. With that out of the way, F. Board. And then we are going to fast forward. Actually, I could have probably changed our orbit so it would go over the pole. I guess I can just turn and fly with the engines, because I want to fly to the pole. That's something I want to do with this plane. So it doesn't like go back to Kerbin for nothing. We actually want to have some sort of use for this. Also, this is a re-entry test, a very hard one for a Duna plane, but Hey. Because Duna has like no atmosphere. So we don't really need to worry about our plane getting destroyed by the by the forces. Okay. We are inside the atmosphere. I want to have the surface display up just for convenience sake of knowing where we are height wise. Are we closer to North or South Pole? North Pole, good. Just because I don't want to waste a lot of time. I mean, I'm gonna cut you out most of the flying part, but yeah. You want to see the re-entry, don't you? Good thing is this thing glides pretty well, so we don't really have to worry about coming down over water. Because we pretty much easily can go and... by the way, upper atmosphere. Do we have a barometric scan from here? I don't think so. Log. Yeah, we don't. Do we have that? Well, we don't. Huh. There we go. Do we have a crew report from here? Yeah, we have. Do we have a goo from here? Upper atmosphere. Yeah, but does that still bring more? Keep that for a second. Yep, so reset that. Also, review, reset that. And make that upper atmosphere. Still brings more science. And that's what we want, science. For the science. Okay, we are starting to flame up here. Getting flames up in this bitch. We can view this from in the inside. I like that. Also, that's our plane doing the plane delivery probe. Getting in there. All the way up. See. Nothing's falling off so far, so that's good. Okay. As soon as we get like... I want to try turning already. Probably a bad idea at this... at these speeds. Ferrum Aerospace would have made us our wings fly off already. Deadly re-entry would have had us burn up. That's why I don't use this mods. Also, I don't see the ground either if you don't. I mean, I see like that's a little bit of ground over there and that's all ocean. That's a cloud. But that's about all I see. The rest is stars and my burning ship. Probably not the most awesome situation to be in. Having your ship on fire like that. Far flight monitor would like show me a high angle of attack right now. Which is kinda the thing I'm going for. Because I kinda want to slow down and turn. Yeah. And there we are. Almost down into the lower atmosphere. And almost done with the re-entry heating effects. All the shock heating gone. Good. And now we can turn very easily. We're almost flying north already. Get the engines up a little bit. Now, would you look at that? They look like painted on the sky. Also, they look like clouds. I think they are a cloud layer. I think if you fly through them, they're volumetric too. Yeah, let's just land over there in the tundra or whatever that is. Gliding over here was really a thing. I mean, I had a little bit of fuel in here left, and that made me go a little bit faster, but yeah. Also, it made me not crash into the ground or land earlier. Yeah. Get down the landing gear. We're about to go down. What the hell? Is your... Okay. I did that last episode in the vehicle assembly building, I think. Turning that brake back off because I somehow made that brake on by default. Surface altitude of 5,000. We are in the clouds. We don't have any form of power, so we don't really have any way of not going down on the ground right now. From down here they look better. They still don't move like real ones, but better. Because real polar lights like move. They're not like static like that. They're like really, really wobbly and stuff. I think you've seen videos of them. If you haven't seen them yourself, which is a thing, if you live in a country that has polar lights, like something really far in the north. Because usually you don't get polar lights in any of the real, you know, usual places to live in, where the big cities are around the world. That longitude. But if you're like up on the last parts of Scandinavia or at a very northern point of Russia or something like that, you probably have seen polar lights yourself in real life, not like most people only in videos. I kinda wanna make this a little bit faster. We're landing near the tundra at least. Don't know if that over there counts as tundra or as polar ice caps, but we're gonna find out. Also, we're almost stopping mid-air. we're dropping with like, what was a horizontal? Or no, vertical. We're only dropping with like 5 meters per second while still going 40 meters per second straight ahead. And now the polar lights actually move. You gotta speed up time to see that. Cause yeah, that's probably the spinning of Kerbal that they go with. Okay, we are 1,000 meters up. I'm gonna go out of time acceleration here. And then we're gonna land on that ice sheet over there. That looks weird. You sure that that is supposed to look like that, game? I think I broke something. Because that looks like that's water, and then there's suddenly a white thing. We've got a vertical speed of minus 2.6. That's nothing. Also, our horizontal speed is kind of dropping, which is bad. Because if we get our horizontal speed to 0 before we are on the ground, that's not gonna have much of a good effect on us. We're gonna pretty much nosedive down. Of course, the clouds would be there to obscure our view of the polar lights. Fuck you, volumetric clouds. Well, unlike Earth's poles, the poles of Kerbal are, of course, they don't have the summer is day and winter is night kind of thing going on, because Kerbal, of course, is not tilted to the sun, to Kerbal. Unlike our Earth, which is pretty much tilted at an angle that makes our seasons happen. But I think you've already known that before watching this video. At least you should. In any way, we have landed, and we're gonna see what this part of the Kerbal counts as. I got tundra. Grasslands? Are you fucking kidding me? Even though we have not landed in the grasslands, but seriously, brakes off, RCS on. Oh wait, they have motors, don't they? Talking mode. Those do have motors, don't they? Motor, enable motor. There we go. We don't have much electric. We don't have electric charge. Which would explain why we don't have a motor. But I guess crew report, grasslands still. Why did I say keep that? I'm gonna drive a little bit till I get to what is supposed to be polar regions. No. Crew report. Grasslands. You know, you'd think this is not the grasslands. Go a little bit more north. Turn off that. RCS on. I'm driving a plane to the poles. Okay. Crew report. Grasslands. Can you at least give me the tundra? Gotta get my fingers down to A and D instead of Q and E, which is a kind of weird thing to do when having a plane under controls. Crew report. Grasslands. Fuck you. RCS off. Did I disable steering on that? No. Crew report. Why is that still the grasslands? RCS. Okay. Then we're staying at the grasslands. RCS off. Extend ladder. Now we're in the tundra. That's nice. Log seismic data from the tundra. I'm about to just go and get that. Get that. Take data. Get that. Take data. Board. Mystery goo. Keep. Observe material spay. Keep. Why did you not get that? Jebediah. Jebediah Kerman. Take data. Board. Log pressure. Log temperature. And I think that's that. So EVA. And of course no flag or anything, but take a surface sample. The ground here seems to be completely frozen. It was very hard to scoop up the sample. And an EVA report is pretty cold. That would be a nice thing to say here, wouldn't it? F. Okay, next time we launch a plane this way, we know we need to get the decouplers on the plane and attach them. So we need to build from the plane. Which also means we cannot launch two. That's weird. Okay, next time we're launching a plane, it's probably gonna be SSTO anyway. So, crew report. Oh, fuck the ladder, recover the vessel. And I guess this is it for this episode. I'll see you in the next episode for the docking of the plane to the actual thing. And, yeah, and for the transfer, I guess, because that's not gonna take that long. Since I'm probably gonna come in when we're already about to dock. Next thing I, of course, want in my life are stack separators, probably. Probe parts. Yeah, I think stack separators, which are 300. So we probably gonna do that as we come back from Duna. In any way, I will see you in the next episode. Till then, like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and until next time, I'm WWEdeadman. Bye!